2, and I'm going to do a live stream on the about a story that surfaced a day or two ago. It's talking about this Chinese spy UK scandal. I call it that because it is allegedly a scandal, right? I'll just put that out there. Obviously, I just want to mention I have a account with the Getter, which is an alternative to Twitter if I ever can't use Twitter anymore. So I'm going to put this out. I'm on here. Getter, So I decided, to. I still use Twitter, but I'm using Getter as well. Hey Richard, what's up, man? Glad you can join us. So let me get started before I travel. This story surfaced on Thursday, the 30th of January 2022. And the time of the story is 46. Now let's get into the date itself. The date was the 13th of January, and January is the first month, right? So if I type this in, this is an infamous number, 113. It goes back into the Talmud about lies are used to circumvent Gentiles in the Jewish Talmud. 113, chapter 113 is undoubtedly a deception number. And given that Thursday was bullshit day because it was the 13th of January, and 13 and 1, that's how you would write it. The date itself, 13th of January or 113, 13-1. You get bullshit, you get dishonest, you get mainstream, you get not true, you get fiction, politics, because it was politics related, disinfo, perjury. I highlight this for the simple fact that it was quite frankly, a bullshit story, the Chinese scandal. And the timestamp of that story was 446. Catholic gives you 46. I mean, look, let's read this headline. MI5 warns Chinese government agent has been active in UK Parliament, MPs told. Now here's a problem with this story. It's bullshit by the numbers. The reason why I say that, because these stories are supposedly... Sorry about that. If you heard that noise, that was the phone falling off my charger, because I'm doing this decode in the car. Yeah. So as I was saying, the problem with this story is bullshit, because it is undoubtedly bullshit. Look, the highlights and words here: agent and active. Yeah. It's trying to paint a narrative that China and the United Kingdom are somehow against each other, and China is spying on them. A bit like Russiagate. But what they don't tell you is that MI5, the Chinese intelligence service, they work together. That's the truth of the matter. They work together. They simply work together. So I'm gonna start this decode here. I'm just gonna check before I start. Salute for the support on my DSC ticket. Appreciate that. Yes, thanks for that. Yeah, China Catholic. Now that's interesting, because I was saying Catholics 46, yeah. So I'm going to include that. Thanks for that. China. It relates to China. Okay, let me just get that. Yeah, Catholic 35, China 35. Let me just do that for a moment. Not 46 here, but never mind. But anyway, you get the idea. Catholic's 35. China's 35. The timestamp is 46. So it's fitting that China's mentioned in it. And what was highlighted is agent and active in the story from Sky News, a Murdoch-owned news channel. And Murdoch, and as you know, is a Zionist agent. Rupert Murdoch, I'm talking about, who's still around. He'll be sacrificed one day. And the word agent, because we're talking about agent, is 47. The word active is 39. But Francis Bacon, you get 119, a bit like 9/11 here. Active in these full reductions, two reductions, KPs, you get 42, Freemason 42. MI5, because this story is MI5. MI5 you get 19, a bit like the Cabal. If I remember that, if it is, I think it's that. Oh, the Cabal is 47, Agent is 47. I'm sure Cabal was 19. Because Cabal is referring, I mean that's why you as I was saying, that's why with Cabal you get Kabbalah, because Cabal is supposed to talk about the global elite who rules the world. It's a Cabal because that's what they say. It's an expression that we often hear from conspiracy researchers. So the Cabal is 19. So Cabal is 19, MI5 is 19. So we know who MI5 is working for. Cabal is 116. The Roman Catholic Church is 116. Just go back to the story again. Chinese government agent Christine Lee was the person that's been identified. Christine Lee. The name of the spy, apparently. Christine Lee. Now this is a big giveaway. Christine Lee, who's the name of the Chinese agent supposedly, who was giving donations to the Labour Party and was in contact to Barry Gardiner. I think I'm getting ahead here. Basically, Christine Lee equals 71. Catholic is 71. I don't know about you, but this kind of gives away that this whole thing is contrived. Because it is, yeah, good stuff there. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, I like that. Thanks for that, Richard. Yeah, you're a good decoder too, Richard. You are. We need more. Yeah. So I'm going to highlight that as well. Thanks for that, Richard. It's like Society of Jesus 56. I've read stuff about China. Yeah. I mean, the Catholic Church is there as well. It's not just in one country. It's they're everywhere, aren't they? I mean, a little bit of history. Mao Zedong, when he took power, he had advisors around him. They were all Zionist Jews around him. Advisor on political policy, economic policy. They are responsible for the development of China. But that's another story. Okay. Yeah, he received newest donations from Christine Lee. I mean, here she is. You know what? You know, problem with a story like this, which is bullshit by the numbers, is that if she was doing this thing, if she was spying, right? Why did they not arrest her? Why did they not stop it? Why did they just let it go on? It's pretty obvious because it's a bullshit story. I mean, it's a bit like WikiLeaks. It's all these, you know, leaks, scandals, revelations. They're all by the numbers. They don't reveal what's really going on. Now here it is. MR5 sent out an interference alert warning Miss Lee has facilitated financial donations to serving and aspiring parliamentarians on behalf of foreign nationals based in Hong Kong and China. Done covertly to mask the order of the payments. I mean, it's all about him, but then there's one about. There was one about him, about this woman also meeting David Cameron as well. I don't think I've got it here, but it's there. Okay, before I lose, actually, I should put that word on there. Interference alert. I think it's important to understand the intelligence services undoubtedly use this code because they are a Masonic organization. Interference alert. Just got to put the full word because you notice the media often highlights these words, right? Often highlights certain words in terms they use. Because they got. Have you noticed there was a like apostrophe or speech mark on there? Interference alert equals 88, like the word occult, which is 88. I'll tell you what I mean. Look at this. Interference alert, and from just before the first letter you get I, and you got a speech mark, yeah. Then the last letter T, you get a speech mark. So they look what they're doing. They're highlighting a word. And Barry Gardner is the person that's in this scandal. I don't want to really go on this too long, but I have to put it in. Barry Gardner, he was a front bench. He was oh God. Just when you think things couldn't get any messier. 211 is the 47th prime. 47 gives you Agent 47, the Cabal 47, and the word government 47. That's unbelievable, isn't it? It proves that it just proves just how interlinked the story is, because his name, Kobe Bryant, Kobe Bryant, yes, that's relevant, yeah. Hong Kong 46, like Catholic 46, yeah, that is important, of course, it has to be. So what was I saying before? 211 in reverse ordinal from Barry Gardner is the 47th prime. Government's 47, Agent's 47, and also Barry Gardner equals 77. Like Zionist 77. Theatre 77. Again, yeah, it's a piece of theatre. Power 77. Power. Politics is power, as they say. I don't know if I wanted it. Don't know if I So I'm just trying to wait for that arrow to go, because I'm trying to. Hopefully I can. Oh, sorry about that. I was just trying to save this screenshot on my phone because I'm doing it here. Oh, sorry about that. I turned it off. Sorry about that. My phone went off. I think I'll take my glove off because I only kept it on because it was cold when I was driving. So here again, let me just try that again. Yeah, a screenshot of that so I don't lose what I've put in so far. So yeah, Power 77, Theatre 77, Zenith 77, Barry Gardner 77, and Barry Gardner. What's his birthday? Barry Gardner. I mean he's been around a while. He was around during the Blair era. Okay, there's a bit more about this. Accepted £425,000 in donations from the Chinese spy. 64 years old, like Catholic 64. 10th of March was his birthday. His birthday's coming up anyway. 10 March 2000. Alright, let's do his next birthday. And the date of the scandal that made news. 22. Oh, look at that. The story of this scandal. Just gonna look. That's it. Okay, that's his birthday, right? The 10th of March. 10/3. 10/3. You get. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, Barry Gardner's birthday. Oh crap! I keep turning my phone off. "56 days from his next birthday, this story hits the news. Unbelievable. The Barry Gardner story, the spy scandal. 56 days from his next birthday. From the 13th of January to his birthday, 56 days. Society of Jesus 56 again. It's all by the numbers. Hey Jerry, what's up? 64. Again, yeah, it's just the. How. I mean, Catholic. Going back to Catholic. Actually, I shouldn't say Catholic's 64. But it's a reflection of 46 for Catholic. Let me go back to that page where I was on. Chinese spy. I think I've already put Chinese agent. I mean, look, even cameras in this story as well. Donations, Chinese spy. So, let me just type that word in. Chinese spy gives you 51 and 123. The word conspiracy has those same values. Not for all 4 base ciphers. Chinese spy in the first 2 base ciphers and conspiracy gives you the same value: 1, 2, 3, and 51. Sorry, sorry. Let me rephrase that. In the first 3 base ciphers, English ordinal, full reduction, reverse ordinal, you get 1, 2, 3, 51, and 147. That's what. That is what you call. Lost my train of thought. That's what you call something that makes sense. Synchronicity. That's what it is. All synchronicity. All interlinked. Actually, yeah, 21 minutes. That's not bad. Also, it's also saying that she was pictured with Corbyn, Cameron, Theresa May, and the story. Oh, here's a real kicker. We talked about the 56 number again. Coronavirus 56, mind control 56, Washington DC 56, society DC 56, and look, the date numerology 56. Not a coincidence. 47, government agent. It's just a very 56, 47. 47 government, 47 Chinese agent, 56. Chinese agent 56. Thanks for Richard for that. Again, the word Chinese agent is 56, and this story comes on a date numerology of 56. How do people deny this? How do people deny this code? It contrives all the mainstream news stories every single day. They operate by the Kabbalah code. The gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words, goes back to Babylon. That's how ancient it is, because it really is ancient. It's code. Thanks for that. I don't often use Francis Bacon, but since you bring it up, I'll put it in for you. I'm always happy to, someone in the chat group puts a decode and posted something I am not. Put in something that I'm not familiar with. It's good. So 263 56 prime. Again, the story, date numerology 30th of January 56, date numerology, and 263 in the reverse Francis Bacon is a 56 prime. So I'm gonna screenshot that. 263. It's very unbelievable. I don't know if I'm going to do consistently often. I think maybe when I finish the stream, maybe I should put it in the description that, or in the title that, plus contributions from other listeners of Decodes, because you guys who have their own channels or who are watching this, you guys do a good job. Okay, a little bit of amusement here. Here's Boris Johnson doing a dance. don't know when this dance, but he's dancing. Some highlight the fact that the dance floor is a Masonic dance floor. Yeah, it's all related to a scandal about him. What's the word? What am I trying to say? It's a story that relates to him having a party during the first lockdown. And that's come as at another party. I don't know about you, but who the fuck cares, honestly? Again, but I'm not gonna cover that. Though, I just mentioned them. I might cover this, not right now, but later date, because Gary Neville wants to join is join the Labour Party. He might want to be the next mayor after Andy Burnham. For those of you who don't know, Gary Neville is a former footballer. He used to play for Manchester United. He's won Premier League titles and Champions League, an FA Cup and Carling Cup. But obviously, when I do a decode, I will highlight his accomplishments. But like all sportsmen, his career is by the numbers. It's all rigged. Professional sports is rigged. Okay, this is unrelated now because I think I've finished this topic. But I'm not going to cover Gary Neville now. But I will I will at a later date. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Boris Johnson Freemasonry. Yeah, I know. I've covered the fact that his name equals Freemasonry. Again, that's a big giveaway. For anyone that thinks Johnson is working for the country, it's not. Most of these people, it's a bit like the Matrix. They're just servants of the system, really. They're not what you think they are. They're just servants of the system. Simple as that. Okay, looks like I'm running out of time. Thanks for joining me, Richard and Jareth. See you guys soon. I might come back with another stream talking about Gary Neville. I will do. But thanks again for joining me.